Hi everyone, it's Missy, and today I'm going to show you how I make my doll blankets. And I really love this technique because you can use up a lot of scrap yarn that you have left over from bigger projects, and you can make like any shape or design really that you want with how many colors you want, and it's a really fun. As you can see, I'm making like an evergreen tree. This is going to be like a Christmas tree blanket for my doll. And the yo-yo method just means that you make all these little circles, or what we like to call yo-yos. If you guys are familiar with sewing yo-yos and then sewing them together to make a blanket, this is kind of on the same principle, except this is crocheted and you make it with yarn. And basically, it's no matter what I'm doing here. I know I've already started this project and you guys like to see the very beginning, but to be honest with you, it's just making one yo-yo at a time and attaching it to the blanket. There's really not much to the tutorial other than that. Like I said, I got my tree done. I started in the center of the tree with the green. I made a triangle around, and then I put down brown for the trunk, and now I'm just filling in the spaces with white to make it a square. And how you make a yo-yo is you take your yarn, you make a slip knot. For this particular pattern, I'm using an eye crochet hook, but you can use whatever size you want, whatever yarn you want. I'm using worsted weight for medium yarn. I should say 4-ply, but so, and then all you do is you chain 4. And this is on, like, if you're starting the project or if you're continuing on the project. Like I said, we just make a yo-yo, and we just slip stitch in the first chain we made, and this will let us form a ring to make our yo-yos a circle. And then I just chain 3. The chain 3 counts as a stitch in this pattern, so it will actually count as a double crochet. And then all I do is I just double crochet 11 more times into the ring. And this is so simple, easy. If you're a beginner crocheter, you can do this. I mean, it's not hard at all. I actually this is how I started creating my first crochet patterns, was using the yo-yo method, because all you need to do is figure out where you want your different colored circles to be, and you just put them together like I said. And you can put them together on the go like I'm doing. You can make all your little circles first and then stitch them all together. It's up to you. A very versatile project, and this is a great project to bring with on road trips. You can just put it in a little bag. Like I said, it's a lot of fun too. So, trying to see how many I made. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 9. 'And if your ring starts to get pretty full, all you have to do is just move the stitches over like I did right there. I just pull them over. That's 10. 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 11 stitches. So all I do to close the ring is I just slip stitch in the third chain of my beginning chain 3. So when you count it, you should have 12 stitches in the ring. And you can stop here, and like I said, just make all these little circles and then attach them together. If you want to do what I'm doing, where you keep going and joining them, all you do is you single crochet in the next stitch, you chain 3, and you single crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, single crochet in the next stitch. So you're creating like these loops like on here, and you do that all the way around. you join in the first single crochet, and that's your first yo-yo that you start out with for your project. Now to join them, this is the spot I'm going to join. You always join a yo-yo, you always join 2 stitches with 2 stitches on each one, and then 2 stitches here and 2 stitches here for me because I'm doing the hexagon method. You can do these in rows, or join them in like a long row, and then you come back and join them in a row going this way. I'm just kind of trying to build up my pattern to see how big I want it, so that's why I'm kind of going around in a hexagon circle. But all you do to join is you chain 2, you take your hook out of the stitch, so make sure that you pull it up so it's a nice big stitch, and then you go down. So I want to join it with this one, but I want to join it in here because I'm going to join both these. So I just poke my needle through the space, or my hook through the space, pick up that stitch, and then I just tighten the yarn, and then I just pull that through the loop like that. And then I chain 1, and I come back down and I single crochet in the next chain. So I'll do that again. I single crochet, now I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to pull up a little bit to make that loop big and take my hook out. I'm going to put my hook through this space down here, put it back through my original loop and tighten my loop. Chain 1 and single crochet in the next. So that's how you join them together. Got my yarn on the wrong side. There we go. And so I need to join it to the green for the tree. So I chain 2, stick it through there. Like I said, this really comes together easy. If you wanted to, you could sew these together with a tapestry needle. You don't have to crochet them if you're worried about dropping your yarn, especially when you have to take the hook out just to bring it in on another stitch. I know that can be a little scary, especially for new crocheters, especially when I first started, because I was always such a tight crocheter. I really made sure that my yarn was as tight as it could possibly be, and that isn't always the best thing. But now that I'm more experienced, I've learned that to loosen the yarn a bit and to make my stitches more even. So like I said, if anything, it takes practice, and I've been doing this now for 8 years I've been crocheting. So, and I just keep learning new things. And like I said, this yo-yo technique is probably one of my most favorite techniques. See, I dropped the yarn, so now there we go. I can't talk and work at the same time apparently. There we go. So when I attach it all, that's what it looks like. It just looks like another yo-yo. I attached it to all 3 sides, and then just to finish up, all I do is I chain 3 and single crochet. That's all it is. So whenever you don't have to attach it to anything, that's the pattern that you follow. When you have to attach it, you chain 2, draw the loop through the other yo-yo, chain another stitch, and then single crochet. And if you guys want to learn how to make this exact tree, this is a free pattern. I'm going to link it below in the description box. I'm making it as a doll blanket, but the original pattern is for an afghan for a human, so human size, and then also a tree skirt. So, and then what you do when you get all the way around is just slip stitch in this single crochet stitch right here. And basically, when you end, you should have a total of 12 of these chain 3 loops. And there you go. So I added another yo-yo. To finish it off, what I'm going to do is just single crochet, probably single crochet 2 times in each of these chain 3 loops. all the way around just to finish off the edge. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, and of course I have to weave in all these ends with a tapestry needle, but this is, like I said, a great project, a great doll blanket because it's nice and thick, easy to make, and you can make it in whatever design, shape, size that you want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, if you have any questions, you can leave me a comment below. I love hearing from you guys, and if you do make a project like this, I'd love to see it. So I have all my favorite special links down below for social media like Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, and so forth. So just upload your picture if you can and send me a link or anything, or leave a comment if you posted it to your own blog. Like I said, I'd love to see it. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!